I said, Mom, you know what? I'm unemployed. My wife is unemployed. We got a brand new baby. And I don't know why, but I'm not worried. There was a little pause, and she said, I don't know why either. And I have never stopped worrying from that moment.
We've got time here for just two more questions. This one, apparently, someone who was either watching or listening tonight said, is there a big award ceremony like the Nobel Prizes and Oscar for people who win Peabody Awards?
There's a, I'm sorry, go please. Get to the punchline.
That's right. They were curious as to, and what would you be saying in your moving acceptance speech?
There's a big luncheon, gala luncheon, if that's not a oxymoron. A formal pig picking. There's a gala luncheon in the Waldorf Astoria in New York, and I was thinking that, I was saying to Jon Stewart about, because he asked what we had submitted for it, and I told him about the whole thing about how we were embodying particular hypocrisy in terms of campaign finance reform and doing that, and trying to show like the things that I most like must be sort of hypocritical or something in the campaign finance reform electoral system. And I said, you know what we're like, John? You know what those shows were like? Our show is like a barium enema for politics. Wherever we attach, that's where the cancer is. And he said, if that isn't your speech for the Peabody Award, there's something very wrong with you. I certainly hope they enjoyed as much as you just did.
Jay, we come back over here for our closing question tonight. It comes from Caitlin Tremblay, who's a sophomore in English and hopefully knows something about commas.
My question is, right now, what are the top 5 threats to America, and would you have come to UV if our mascot was a bear?
No. And they're all bears. I don't know what the top 5 threats to America are. Are you scared of bears? Because I am legitimately scared of bears. It's not an act, the bear thing. If you don't watch the show, I don't know why you came, but I don't know if you don't watch the show. If you don't watch the show, my character is afraid of bears. He thinks that bears are a continual threat, the number one threat to America. And people say, are you really afraid of bears? I am really afraid of bears. When I was a child, I saw some movie, I can't remember the name of it. This wagon train is heading west. One of the guys gets mauled by a grizzly bear. They bury him alive and leave him by the side of the trail, but he digs his way out of his own grave, and he spends the rest of the movie hideously scarred, hunting each of them and killing them, like all the other people on the train. And it so scarred me. I was like 8 when I watched it. You know, this is being the last of 11, you're kind of left to forage for your own in TV, and that was perfectly fine with my mom. And I was really terrified. I lived 1,000 miles from any bear on the coast of South Carolina. There are no bears for 400 miles around. But I was always afraid that a bear was going to come out and get me on my way to school, because I walked to school through the woods. And I was really scared, so I went to my dad, who was a doctor, and I said, Dad, I'm really scared. I'm really afraid that a bear is going to maul me on my way to school. And my dad said, modern medicine would sew you right up. So that's the closest I can come to your answer. Thank you very much.